Welcome to Sports and Politics with T. I'm your host, Tanya. Tonight we have made it back to Saturday, guys. Listen, I hope everybody's had a great week. We have made it to Saturday, guys, to the fun and entertainment with T Spectrum, y'all. That's right. Let's give it up for tonight. Yes, we have made it to Saturday. It is October 25th. Listen, guys, one more week. And it is November. All right. People are getting ready to get the holiday season going. And trust me, we're going to talk about some things tonight dealing with the relationship sector. We have two questions that we're going to address tonight. And of course, we're going to talk about dating and we're going to talk about things that, we don't get to talk about during the week. Okay, so I said we were going to do some more fun things. So tonight we're going to talk about looks. All right. Does looks matter when it comes to relationships, okay, or marriages? All right. We got mixed emotions about this. We got mixed answers about this. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it in general. We're going to listen in on this segment. And we'll dissect it just so that you can understand why I'm saying the way I feel as far as looks. All right. Also, we're going to tackle one other question. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be a little bit later on in the show. And of course, it's dealing with relationships as well. And also, guys, look, if there's some more things that y'all want to talk about or there's some more topics, please hit me up in the comment section or in my inbox. I'm going to leave the link to my email, and that way you can always send me some things that you say, you know what, I really hope that you do a show on this, or if you could do a show on that. Hey, I welcome it. Like I said on the previous shows, anything you want to see, definitely hit me up, and I'll definitely take a look at it to see if that's something that we can manage. All right? All right, guys, so let's get started. Does looks matter? Does the attraction have to be there, or can you just look at the heart of a person, right? Is the personality what matters, or is it both? Let's listen in on this segment. I'm going to let you know how I feel about this once it is over.
Yes and no. Looks matters. Yes and no. So no, it doesn't matter, and yes, it matters. But your girlfriend would explain why. Change your name will always help y'all out. Let y'all know why looks matter and why looks don't matter. Now, first off, you have to be able to be attracted to the person. That person can be awesome in every single thing, but you still want some type of attraction towards them. So you would like them to look decent enough if you just really big on looks. And then sometimes people don't really care much about looks or whatnot, and it's all about what that person doing. And then you become attractive to that person even though they don't look like they're decent. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, have you ever met a fine woman or a fine man? They look so good. And then you meet them and you get to know their personality, and they the ugliest person in the world. That's why looks don't matter. Now, why looks matter is because to say you have to be attracted to that person. But again, if you so-called say somebody is ugly, right? A person that you call ugly can have the best personality, the best communication skills, the best person that you can see yourself with. And all of a sudden, they look like the most handsome human being or the most finest female on this earth. That's why looks matter, and then it don't matter. I'm going to help y'all out. So, y'all know I done had me some fine men, and I done had some questionable men. My family like, dang, Shane, this one fine right here. You need to keep him. This one, I don't know about this one, Shane. I don't know about this one. But yet, they just going off of looks, but they not understanding the personality. I'm telling y'all, some of the ones that was questionable, ooh, baby. Ooh. See, this is why looks shouldn't matter in a relationship, because they treated me like I was a queen. I didn't have to worry about anything. Now, when I see a questionable person, like y'all like to say, or my family members like to say questionable, I'm like, yeah, they look like my type right there. That's changing their type right there. Yeah, so that's why looks matter and don't matter, y'all. So while you're out here on the dating scene, so remember the whole goal is to match your values, whatever y'all believe in, it needs to match up. So don't just go off looks, because if you only go off looks, you won't be in a successful relationship. It would just be based off the image and everything. You wouldn't want that man judging you off of looks, of having a certain type of cup size, a certain type of behind. You wouldn't want that person judging you, and then same thing, you wouldn't want to judge him only for a look. So you want to go beyond looks, and you want to see what's up here, and you want to see what's up here. But looks, again, it do matter, and then it don't matter. But now you get where I'm saying, where I say it matter because you want to be attracted to that person, but you get to know that person and their personality and everything is good about them, baby, they're going to be so handsome to you. She going to be so fine to you. So everybody else is going to be like, why you with that little funny looking person? And you like, he with me, ain't he? She with me, ain't he? That's what I thought. To answer this question, because I know a lot of people, they care about the looks. But if it's me, honey, I don't care about no look. I don't care what you look like. As long as you treat me right and we treat each other right, I don't care what you look like. I'm going to claim you loud and proud, baby. I don't care what nobody else thinks. I'm happy, you happy. As long as he happy, we good. So looks don't matter to me. So, and I know in this world today, image is such a big thing. You don't have to look like you just the most beautiful person in the world. You got to understand, everybody can't look like that. We was born like this. We can't help how we look. So it's really some good people out here. And if you base stuff off looks, you might actually miss your wife. You might actually miss your husband, because you basing yourself off looks. You basing them off looks. I know in this world today, image is the biggest thing. Women have to look a certain way. Men have to look a certain way. Men have to do certain stuff. Women have to do certain stuff. It's all about getting the bag, chasing the money. What you gonna do for me? If you ain't doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing for you. All of this other stuff. And I'm telling you, if you out here and you looking for something real, you looking for something honest, you looking for something you can build and grow with, you looking for someone you can have some kids with, someone you can get that white picket house fence, all of that good stuff. If you looking for that, looks cannot matter. Looks cannot matter. Looks cannot matter. Now, again, it's okay to pick a person and you want them to look decent enough. Nothing is wrong with that. So keep your standards, go whatever you buy. As long as them core values match up, y'all good. Don't worry about what that person look like, because I'm telling you, as you get to know them, their personality, it don't matter if they look good to the world, baby. They just need to look good to you. That's it. That's the secret. You're not worried about anybody else. They just need to look good to you, because you are the person they coming home to. So that's it. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about your family members. Don't worry about your friends. None of that. As long as you are happy. Because I guarantee you, if you was to have kids in this world today and you could fast forward the time and they ask you, Mom, Dad, what do you think about this female? What do you think about this? And you're going to tell you it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how she look. You're going to give them the whole spiel. It doesn't matter how they look. As long as that person making you happy. What do he do for you? What do she do for you? That's how you're going to tell them. So you need to think about that right now with yourself. If that person makes you happy, that's all that matters. So looks do not matter in a relationship. But if you are that person, looks do matter in a relationship. That's why looks matter and looks don't matter. But at the same time, don't forget, when you get to know their personality, you will fall in love with that person, and they will have the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful face you've ever seen. When you think,
And she's right. I'm just going to jump in just for a second, because I like the answer that she gave, where it does matter to a degree, but then again, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, because what are we basing the relationship on, right? Are we basing it on just attraction? Okay. How does that person make you feel? How do they treat you? Right? Like she said, you can have someone attractive, but if they treat you horrible, are you going to want to be with them? No. Right? And then you can have someone that, let's say they're okay, right? But they treat you like a queen. And their personality is what's going to shine through. Their personality is what's going to make them even more attractive. I hear it all the time. In fact, to me, and this is just my opinion, when it comes to looks, when it comes to men, men focus more on the looks, okay? They look at the outer, they judge by the outer right off the bat, right? As women, we look at looks, but we don't weigh it the same, okay? We look at it as far as if you're taking care of yourself, right? Because if you take care of yourself, and that's why I say it looks in different aspects, right? You want to look good. You want to be the best version of yourself no matter what. Whether you're with someone or not, you want to present yourself to be the best version of yourself no matter if you're single, if you're married, or if you're dating, okay? Because when you look good, you feel good, and you're more apt to attract good and positive energy, right? But when you look bad and you don't take care of yourself, a lot of times you will attract negative energy because of how you're taking care of yourself. So for me, looks matter as far as how you're taking care of yourself. You should take care of your looks to the best of your ability. Be the best version of yourself no matter what. Now, when it comes to dating, she's right. Looks, you do have to be attracted to a degree, because without attraction, it's kind of hard to see them as a lover or how can I say, someone that's serious, that you want to be serious in a relationship with. You might see them and they might be funny, they might be exciting, but if there's no attraction there, then can you fall in love with just the personality alone? You know, some people say you can. Some people say no. I still have to look at somebody and feel that attraction, and vice versa. You know, so to a degree, I think it does and it doesn't. You know, and it depends on what type of relationship you're going for. The thing with looks is your looks is going to change, okay, as you get older. So if you base your relationship on just strictly looks, guess what? That's that's a disaster waiting to happen, because as soon as someone gains weight or someone gets sick or they get out of shape or whatever, guess what? You automatically are going to fall out of love because you base your relationship on just looks alone. Okay? That's why I say looks is not, it should be there, but it shouldn't be, that shouldn't what you should base your relationship on primarily. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have someone that treats me well. Now, it would be good to get it all. I mean, let's be honest, right? You know, the goal is, if we can get the full package, great. But you don't want to miss out on love just because of just the looks alone, right? Like you say, the personality can make them beautiful or handsome, right? And so that's very, very important. You know, you can have somebody that's very fine and attractive, but they might be arrogant or they might be stuck up or whatever. And guess what? You're still not going to want to be with them, even though you might be attracted to them physically. But because of their personality, that's a turnoff, right? So that's why I say it's just so many factors where you look at looks. Does looks matter? For me, it matters as far as taking care of yourself, yes. When it comes to relationships, I would say yes and no, because you don't want to not feel no attraction, but at the same time, you don't want to just base it on just strictly looks, you know? And so that's just how I feel about it. But anyway, let's keep going, and then we're going to move on to the next question for tonight.
Thinking about a relationship, the last thing you are thinking about is looks. You're thinking about, will this person make me happy? What can I do with this person? What can me and this person build in the future? I wonder, can me and this person have kids and co-parent just fine? I wonder if this relationship is actually going to work out. I wonder how much she gonna do for me in this relationship. I wonder if her communication skills is going to be good. You're gonna wonder about so much other stuff, and looks is going to be down at the bottom. Okay, so short video. This was a simple question that somebody asked. So again, guys, always thank you for watching my videos. Go ahead and hit the share button for me. Share to all of your social medias. Help your girl grow. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a good old thumbs up. Thank you. Always drop a comment down below. If you have any questions, and don't forget, the email is on the About page if you need to send the questions to the email like everybody else. Also, if you click on Community tab, if you go to my home page and scroll over to Community tab, that's like a Facebook pretty much, where I post pictures and I update statuses up over there. So go ahead and check that out. Thank you. Again, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Don't forget to share. Thank you.
All right. So we heard it from the famous video that it's yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when it comes to looks, attraction is important. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't want someone that you're not physically attracted to. What I'm saying is that shouldn't be the primary focus or what you should judge your relationship on or base your relationship on. Just like money. You know, you shouldn't base it on money. You shouldn't base it on somebody's social economic status. None of that stuff matters at the end of the day, right? The goal is the heart, okay? How does this person treat me? How does this person make me feel, okay? And to me, that's more important than anything. All right. So let's get on with the next question for tonight. The next question is, now this is coming from a young lady, and I'm not going to say any names, but I will say this. She asked, as far as personality, she's dating, and she says, I've been dating this guy for 6 months, but I don't think we are into the same thing. We don't like the same things, and I don't know how to break up with him to let him know that I've kind of fell in love with someone else. I think he's cool and this and that, but his personality just really gets on my nerves, and she doesn't want to be with him anymore. What should I do? Okay, so 2 things. I would say, you just need to have a talk with him and just, you're saying his personality is not what you're looking for, but you fell in love with someone else. I guess my question is are you, how long have you known the second person, number 1? And number 2, have you had a talk with your friend, that you're with? Just let them know how you feel, The thing is, be honest, guys. Just be honest in relationship. Don't string people along. Don't, keep going out with them. If you're just not feeling them, then, it might hurt, but you should tell them as early as possible, because what you don't want is to keep lingering and getting his hopes up, thinking that there's something that's going to be there, when in reality, you're not even trying to be with him like that, So that's why I say it's important to just go ahead and let him know right off the bat, like, hey, we need to talk, just let him know how you feel, you can tell him you met someone else, but I probably wouldn't say that, just because it would come off like you may be cheating on him or something like that. I would just say that, I'm just not happy, or, I just feel like we should separate, or we should just go our separate ways, or whatever, because at this point, he's under the impression that everything is okay. And in your mind, it's not okay, So that's why I say just be honest. Have a talk with him. Let him know how you feel, and I'm pretty sure, of course he's probably going to be hurt about it, but I wouldn't want him to find out that you're with someone else, because I think that would crush him even more, so, but yeah, just communicate with him, and just let him know how you feel, and just kind of go from there, and so, because that's not good. You know, when you're with someone and you're not really feeling them like that, but it's one sided. He might be more into you than you are into him. Yeah, it's definitely time to have a talk. So, but yes, guys, I just wanted to do a quick survey for tonight. Let's give it up for tonight, guys, because I'm telling you, it has been a great show. I wanted to kind of tackle the looks because, people say, does looks matter? I get different answers. Some people say, yes, it does matter. I cannot be with somebody that I'm not attracted to. I've heard that too, and I understand that too. When you roll over in the bed and you wake up and you see that person, there should be something that goes off, some sparks, right? All right. But then there's some people, like you say, they say, well, I just love the personality. They make me laugh, or, he's funny, and that's what I like. And guess what? That's cool too, so everybody likes different things. That's what I'm taking away from it. Everybody weighs relationships different. Everybody values relationships different. Everybody treats relationships different. So it's just all on what your cup of tea is. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it on down for tonight. But, excuse me, I will be back on Monday. We'll get back into the political arena, and we're going to still talk about the government shutdown again, because I'm telling you guys, November is going to be a mess. I can I can see this already. I'm already seeing people making threats as far as if they don't get their food stamps and EBT and all this stuff, that they're going to pretty much steal. And people are voicing their opinions all over YouTube. It's just a mess, guys. But we'll tackle all that on Monday night and kind of get back into that, because this is going to really drag out for the rest of the year. I can already see that. As long as the government shutdown is still shut down, it's going to be hard for everyday Americans. I can see that. So, but anyway, guys, I will be back. All right. So let's give it up for tonight. Yes, thank you. And so again, Monday, 8 p.m., catch me back on Sports and Politics with T. Okay. So if you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you can, please hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any episodes every time I come onto YouTube. I will be back, and I'll be back 8 p.m. like I always do. All right, let's go, y'all. All right, so everybody enjoy their weekend. And again, thank you for tuning in with Sports and Politics with T, or excuse me, Fun and Entertainment with T. I will see y'all back at Sports and Politics with T on Monday. Take care. Have a blessed weekend. And I will see you at Monday at 8 o'clock. Take care. Bye-bye.